Here are 100 useful tricks on train. Enjoy. Shoot the bell and it makes a sound. Okay. You can jump on top of boost connector yourself. Here's how to smoke E-box and sandwich with super easy lineups. If I'm ever playing with you, I'm expecting you to know these by now. You can safely dive down to B site like this. You can peek upper B from this small ledge, which will boost your aim for a couple pixels. Don't forget the Ivy boost. You can use the little ladder to safely get info upper B. You can hold Ivy from this position if you're expecting CTs to push. It's possible to hold main from the back of connector like this. You can also jump up to the container the other way around. You can sometimes get away with hiding in this corner outside towards Ivy. You can boost someone up here. This is also a cheeky corner that some players might not check. Oh shit. You can jump on top of these shower hoses to create an interesting angle when you need to save your weapons. It's possible to wallbang someone connect through the window. Just make sure you line it up properly. And you can run off sideways from the ladder to get up to upper B faster. All you need to do is press W and... Come on, my aim sucks. Are you the same? Then check out my sponsor, Leadify. Leadify will help you become pro by analyzing your games from both matchmaking and Face It. You can look at what you need to improve on and compare it with other players. If I click on something I need to improve on, I get a quick tutorial video for it and a couple maps in the workshop that I can practice on. What's really cool about Leadify is all its hefty features. So it won't just look at your aim, but utility usage as well as other things to improve. You can also find people to play with through their new Team Finder. When you're ready to take the next step in your career, you can get a subscription for even more useful features. If you want to go pro, then check out Leadify. Link is in the video description. And let's continue the list. Here's your molly for afterplants on B site. Very easy to do, and it doesn't need to be perfect. You can safely jump for info halls when Pop Dog is cleared by teammates. You can also jump up like this, which might cause a flank. From A site, you can wallbang these wooden planks like this to potentially damage anyone above Pop. If you're looking down the halls, you can stand like this, making it harder to kill you, or if you prefer, you can jump on top of these windows and they don't need to be broken. This position on the ladder is really useful if you just want info from upper and lower B, and you can safely jump off the ladder if needed. It's also possible to see someone behind oil if they're goofing around. You can fit right in between the ladder and spools. You can see a player in the smoke connector because of this stupid lamp revealing that someone is there. It's possible to drop down from ladders silently, just requires a bit of fidgeting. Here's a one-way smoke to peek down Ivy. You can pop flash your way down to Pop like this. You can drop here silently, which not a lot of people know. NANI? From E-box, you can molly through the window by simply aiming on the antenna here. You can hold main if someone jumps up the wooden planks from top of sight. You can hold Ivy with a tiny angle looking at the side so it's harder to hit you, then proceed to drop your nades when they arrive. You can smoke upper B on T side to quickly deny any upper info. If Pop is smoked, you can boost above it to see through the windows. You can hold Ivy from top of green train, which is useful if they smoke back 6, and you can drop down the ladder silently when you need to flank, which is really useful since you— oh come on guys, not again. Here's how to molly main, and something equally important, molly Olaf. You can run boost to surprise peek Ivy. You can boost over the window and get stuck. Not sure how useful this really is, but it's a pretty cool camping spot. You can boost behind double crates to peek down hallways. Here's a classic one-way from upper B that you throw to get info on the site. You can jump on this tiny ledge on E-box to hold Pop, and if you're standing up, your head will be barely visible. You can double down Pop like this. You can see someone cross from connector while scoping site. You can wallbang Pop from connector with this lineup, go up 2 times, and you should be fine. It's possible to see someone in this corner and that someone won't be able to see you, so it's good to always clear it if you're coming from main. From here, you can hold any T's looking down pop, as this would be where they have to stand in order to see you. You can throw this after plant smoke to create more space. You can hold and see the Olaf corner from back 6, which is pretty useful to know. You can climb fast up the ladder with a Zeus for an upper B kill, and as a B player, you can smoke the lower B entrance early like this, which is useful if you want to push behind the smoke or if you want to slow down a lower B rush. You can hold upper B from above sight like this, which makes it really hard for lower B players to spot you, or you could hold lower B from this angle, also known as flusha. You can self-pop flash lower B like this. It's possible to wallbang under the side train, and it's very effective if they're behind the crosshair. If a teammate wants to push in pop, here's a flash you can throw. Doesn't matter if the windows are broken. With a scope, you can see someone upper B in the corner through this tiny gap, or if you have super eyes, you can combine a smoke and a flash for main for a teammate who wants to take it over. You can wallbang the connector guy from main with this lineup. It's possible to boost someone up these vents, which by the way is hard to notice if you're not focused on that exact position. You can jump throw a smoke from connector which lands inside and could very well slow down T's from going B. Here's a quick connect smoke from T spawn, which is useful for B rushes. You can hit your head on the window like this, which hurts, but you get a lot of info for free. Remember the last Zeus trick? Well, you can do the same one from pop right as the T's are about to go down. And if you have a teammate who can hold your lower B, you can hold upper B from this cheeky angle behind spools. Here's Taco's one-way smoke to peek inside, which might get you a free kill. It's possible to peek the back close to connect with a boost. You want to flash lower B perfectly? Find the line with the 3 things on one side. There they are. Then simply throw a flash like this. If T's like to push A fast, you can sometimes play around a smoke dropped under sight, which gives you a pretty useful one-way. Here's a cool way to flash outside. You can sometimes wallbang an enemy crossing to the right side of main by spotting their shoe and shooting like this. You can do a sneaky boost behind double crates as T to peek 6 train when it's smoked. You can jump on any ladder and throw nades normally. During afterplants on B, you can jump on this corner crate and CTs coming from pop won't see you. You can one-way smoke like this down lower B to peek someone connector. You can jump throw a flash with this lineup so it bounces up pop through the window and flashes anyone outside. Here's another classic pop flash for any teammates peeking Ivy. And you can go inside pop to this corner, right click a smoke like this, which not only denies mollies, but it can bait enemies to want to go down, and it's possible for you to see them do just that. You can boost on the wooden plank and get a nasty angle, which even works if it's smoked. Here's your MIBR smoke and molly for Ivy. Remember this jump? Well, you can fake it, which might actually work in your favor. When a B execute is going down, you can molly cross and bounce a flash like this to peek street. Here's your lamp flash to blind anyone on the site. You can throw nades through the windows from A site with this jump throw trick. Just make sure the windows are broken for grenades to land a bit deeper. Here's a very useful flash down pop, which bounces off the left door. You're gonna need to practice this one for consistency. It's possible to see someone drop down the ladder from sight. Here's a very useful smoke and molly combo down pop, thrown from the same position. If you want to get away with a free early kill on B, you can run and throw a flash, which bounces up like this. If you stand on someone climbing a ladder, you'll get full accuracy, and you'll be able to fight from unique angles, such as this one. From a site just outside connector, here's a smoke which will help your teammates take Ivy. Speaking of smokes, here's a quick one for back 6 and for connector, which can be pretty useful to throw during fast A rushes. And here's what I like to call the 3 magic smokes. First one is thrown from here, second one from here, and third from here. They all use the same lineup, which makes them easy to remember. You can triple boost Banana in this fashion to see even more of connector. You can one-way smoke for up to pop like this. You can fake a molly inside pop by throwing it behind the door, which can be used as bait. You can also molly above pop and peek without taking damage, but just make sure you don't go too high or you will start taking damage. Here's a really useful smoke for pop, but also an epic flash for teammates, since it won't blind them going out main, but it blinds anyone else outside. Here's a simple yet useful one-way smoke, which also lets you cross the E-box if you need. And here's a powerful smoke, molly, and flash combo for B. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. Hope you found any of the tricks useful. Subscribe if you want more CSGO content. Stay awesome and go bananas.